Hello and welcome to a new video. It's time for a new pickups video, and as you can see, it's of a Blu-ray, and it's of Star Trek Picard Season 1. Now, I was in my local CEX, browsed around the video game collection and Blu-ray collection, and I stumbled upon this particular Blu-ray item, and as you can see, it was for £6. And I was checking to see, making sure that it didn't have a reproduction cover in it, because unfortunately, with a lot of the CEX Blu-rays video games, some of them do have reproduction covers in there. Although it doesn't completely matter because it's the main physical disc itself. I'm one of those ones where I'm trying to go for a perfect package, so to speak. So, for example, they had Ghostbusters Afterlife for £3. Almost was tempted until I saw it was a reproduction cover, so that's a shame because I don't actually have that in my collection at the moment, but hopefully one day I will. Now, I have seen all 3 seasons of Star Trek Picard. I'm going to start off by saying that the 3rd season was my favourite. Now, that particular season almost redeemed the last Next Generation movie, which was Star Trek Nemesis. It was really great, especially in season 3, and having all the cast back, and it felt like a proper next gen reunion, or we're going to call it a movie or season. Now, with season 1, when it was first announced that Picard would be back, obviously it was set after 30 years after Nemesis. I never thought that we would ever see another Star Trek with Jean-Luc Picard or Admiral Picard coming back into the role. So initially, I was kind of really happy that, it was going to be really nice to have Picard back. And for the most part, although I did enjoy season 1, which had really good effects, we saw a return of some old faces. Some of the plot lines to me were a bit stupid, with the stuff to do with the Romulans and the stuff to do with the synthetic androids, as they call them. But I do love the way at the end of it was nicely wrapped up, and a certain character was given his final farewell again, although the character would reappear again in season 3, and the way this particular character was brought back in season 3 was a stroke of genius. So yeah, overall really enjoyed it, mostly because of having Picard back, and again seeing some old faces again, and one other kind of nitpick I would say about season 1 was some of the special effects on Data looked kind of really bad and kind of looked really wonky. And yes, I know that Brent Spiner is supposed to be portraying a ageless android, and obviously human beings, actors all age. But the effects that they used kind of didn't look really good. And the funny thing is that there are people on YouTube that actually were amateur in terms of working with special effects, actually did a better job of cleaning up the effects of what the effects people did at Star Trek Picard season 1 than the actual artists themselves. And these were amateur artists that took it upon themselves to try to improve the visual effects of Data, and actually did a much better job of it, which it just shows you whether or not it's the budget or the people just weren't up to snuff in terms of doing the special effects. But overall, season 1, I enjoyed it. Season 2 had potential, but was kind of a disappointment, which we'll get into when I eventually obviously get season 2, and then hopefully season 3 that we'll do like a proper in-depth review. But overall, season 1 wasn't too bad, but it just could have been a bit better in terms of the actual story plot. But again, it was mostly to do with the nostalgia of seeing Picard and one or two of the Next Generation crew in season 1, and it was just intriguing to see after so many years from seeing them in Nemesis, because usually once the actors wrap up from either the series or the live action big screen movies, you don't ever see them again. The characters appear in anything else. But obviously with Star Trek now, you're seeing the characters appear where it's been in Lower Decks or Star Trek Prodigy, that we're starting to see the characters come back again. So, with some characters, you can never say never about never seeing them again. But yeah, again, it was just really nice. Sir Patrick Stewart obviously was giving it all as Picard, and never missing a step in my book. But the storyline for me could have been a lot better in terms of what they did. And there were a couple of characters from the Next Generation, and even a character from Voyager that were done really dirty in season 1 of Picard. And that was again, I don't want to spoil it too much in case people haven't seen it, but that was a little bit of a disappointment. But yeah, I am really glad to have this final in my collection, and again for £6. And I did look up to see if I could find this any cheaper, and this was the cheapest I've seen it for. And again, thank God it didn't have a reproduction cover on it. And so far, the actual condition of the actual Blu-ray itself absolutely looks really cool and looks really great. So without further ado, we shall look at the actual Blu-ray. Now, we'll try and take these stickers off, because the one thing I find annoying about CX is that their stickers are so hard to come off anymore, and you do get these sticky residue when it comes to trying to take this stuff off, and it's kind of really annoying. And again, obviously this is a 3-disc Blu-ray. Again, all 3 seasons are available. You can buy them as one package, whether it's Blu-ray or DVD. I'm not 100% sure if it is available as 4K. But you also, as you can see here, you can buy the seasons individually, whether it's Blu-ray or DVD. And this particular season is rated 15, which is unusual for a Star Trek. I think even Star Trek First Contact, I think that was a 12, and I think Star Trek Nemesis probably would have been as well. Insurrection, I'm assuming, kind of wasn't, because that's where they went for a more toned down thing. Because I'm thinking that, trying to remember correctly, if maybe Star Trek First Contact and Nemesis was probably a 12. Yeah, I'm trying to take this off, and it's really hard to take off, because I don't know what they put it down with so much bleeding force in terms of trying to take the actual stickers off. And you want to do it without ruining the actual plastic. And so far it's been, I'll probably will clean it later, but touch wood, there's been no there's not been no sticky residue. As you can see, the front of the Blu-ray looks really good condition. The spine as well, so I expect it to be a lot worse. And the back of it here, really good condition. And we'll take a look at the inside, and it says 74 years after Jean-Luc Picard. God, I can't be 14. Trying to see what it says here. It just says years after. Well, I'll just say years after Captain Jean-Luc Picard retired from Starfleet, Patrick Stewart is back to reprise his iconic role after the destruction of the planet Romulus. We follow Picard as he tracks down a series of mysteries about his past, from the creators Alex Kurtzman and Pulitzer Prize winner Michael Chabon, Oscar winner Olivia Akiva Goldsman, and renowned for Star Trek novelist Kirsten. I can't remember what that says. Star Trek Picard sets out a new adventure against a legion of dangerous foes, with help from a few returning characters, Data, Riker, and Seven of Nine, and a whole new crew. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get my glasses to read the rest of that, because it's so small. Again, I don't know why they do that with a lot of these things these days, when they make it really small to read. Or maybe it's my old age, who knows? Maybe even a bit of both. So we get over 2 hours of special features. Star Trek, short treks, Children of Mars, story logs, deleted scenes, Aliens Alive, Picard props, Set Me Up, Gag Reel, and much more. And it rated 15, strong bloody violence, bloody images, language, and suicide references. So I have it there. Pardon me. And it's hard to read the rest of it because it's just so small. yeah, so it does say here that this is set 14 years after, it says 14 years after Jean-Luc Picard retired from Starfleet. So it's 14 years, not 74. I don't know where it would have come up from, but I just can't tell just the way it looks. But it says, as I've reconfirmed, it's 14 years after Captain Jean-Luc Picard retired from Starfleet. So open this up. And we have, it's a 3-disc Blu-ray set. Now, with season 1, you get 10 episodes. So all 10 episodes are spread across each disc. So you've got disc 1. Again, it's a plain disc with no artwork in it as usual. And then we've got disc 2 with the rest of the episodes. And then we have disc 3 with the rest of the episodes. And inside the inlay, we've got you've got the titles of the episodes on each of the discs, so that's really great. I'm gonna have a quick look at the conditions of the actual Blu-rays themselves. Again, I've just looked at the first disc. Looks pretty much brand new. No scratches and no smudges, so at least the previous owner's been taking care of it. Again, no digital copy. Same thing with this second disc. Excellent condition. And then with the third and final disc, again, same thing, in great condition as well. So again, as I said, no digital copy. Now, I don't know if the region 1 being North America, whether or not your version of it would have come with any digital copies of the actual episode. So I don't know for sure if it's something that they just haven't done. It is, if you don't want to buy the Blu-rays, whether it's all DVDs, I do know that it is available on streaming services if you want to watch all 3 seasons. So it's available on Paramount Plus, if you have access to that. At one point, I do know it was on Amazon Prime. So I know those are the 2 ways of seeing it in the UK. If you want to watch all 3 seasons without buying it, I'm lucky that I've got Paramount Plus for nothing, because I've got Sky Cinema, so that's Paramount Plus is part of the same package. So I remember when I watched the first season of Picard, I think I watched it on Amazon Prime, and then eventually, obviously, when Paramount Plus was set up, it was on Amazon Prime. It was on Paramount Plus via Sky Cinema over here in the UK. So that's how I watched all the seasons. And I'm thinking of watching season 3 again, because obviously that was my favourite, because obviously we're having the Next Generation crew again. Now, CX did have season 2 in there, but that was still quite expensive. So, and I can't remember if that was a reproduction cover as well anyway. But even if it wasn't, the price that they were selling it at, for me, it kind of wasn't worth it. So again, it's one of the things where I'm just going to wait for a price drop, and then I'll eventually complete my Star Trek Picard collection with season 2 and season 3. But yeah, as most people probably know, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. Although it was a huge disappointment after watching the movie of Star Trek Section 31, which I've done 2 videos on it. One was a 14-second YouTube short, and one was an over an hour in-depth discussion about the Section 31 movie, which for me was a huge disappointment. Obviously now it's Picard's finished now. I would love to see the Next Generation crew again in some shape or form. Who knows with the new showrunners now, what's been going on with it. We've had Star Trek Prodigy's finished. We've had 2 seasons, and then we've had Lower Decks, which ended with season 5, which I actually really enjoyed, and I actually do highly recommend watching those 2 animation shows of Star Trek Lower Decks and Star Trek Prodigy. You will be hugely be amazed about how good those 2 shows really are. So if you already haven't, I highly recommend watching those shows, and hopefully, I don't know if it's this year, 25, that we should be getting Star Trek Strange New World season 3. So hopefully, otherwise it's going to be a long gap before we see the next Star Trek. And obviously, we've got into production of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, which I know it's going to have the Doctor from Voyager reprising his role. So that, at least that's interesting. Hopefully we don't go too flashy with that. But this is the Star Trek Picard Season 1 Blu-ray. Again, and as I said before, I've been really looking for... Again, although I've got access to all the seasons, it's just nice to be able to have my own physical copy of the actual show. So 1 down, 2 more to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. Now, this will allow people to find my YouTube channel on the YouTube recommendation page. Now, this is because of the YouTube algorithms, which favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel and content get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So, if you can, give this video a thumbs up and let me know what your favorite Star Trek show was, maybe even movie, and maybe even what your favorite season of Picard was. Obviously, I'm going to sit there and write out and say season 3 was my favorite, which for obvious reasons why, and if you've already watched it. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you want to see stuff like this, whether it's Blu-ray unboxings, Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, my DVD collection of special edition DVDs. Also, I've got something VHS related of a particular franchise. And obviously, VHS was before DVDs, in case people, depending on your age. So I think people will enjoy those videos when I get around to filming them. Also, I do video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, food and drink reviews, movie and TV show reviews and recommendations, clothing pickups. I currently uploaded a new Puma trainers that I bought. Hopefully people will like that video. And I've actually got 2 more clothing related items in terms of footwear coming up. So hopefully I'm gonna get around to doing those videos, and I've got 2 more other clothing videos as well to upload. I think two of them I'm just gonna do as a YouTube short, so which will be about 14 seconds. So it'll be those two particular things will be nice and short. Comic books, movies. Comic books, old and new, and also comic book graphic novels and figures and statues. So I've got that coming up. Beauty products, whether it's shower gels, facial washes, soaps, other types of beauty products. You name it, I do it. Gaming accessories, mobile phone accessories, and laptop and computer accessories. I do all of that on my YouTube channel. And I've got some movie memorabilia items that I've got coming up, and I think you're absolutely going to love them. So I think what else I do now. Well, I do lots of stuff really. So there's lots of stuff to recommend on my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, the art books. I've got some art books to do. I already did one in regards of Black Panther, and I got a couple more which are either comic book related, video game related, movie related, and TV show related. So you've got all that to come up. So there'll be plenty of content, and also an autobiography or 2, which I have done some in the past. So if you're into all that thing, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. In Christmas 2023, we hit 500 subs. In early 2024, we hit 600, and now we're on our way to nearly 800 subs. So again, a big thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. So a big thank you to all of you that have watched my videos, liked, left lovely comments. And again, I really appreciate all of you guys, because hopefully you're enjoying the content. And without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. So a big thank you to all of you, and hopefully you're enjoying the content that I've been providing. Hopefully we will get to 800 subs. We're not too far away now. Only a few. Then it'll be 900 subs, and then hopefully a big the 1,000 sub mark, which hopefully we should have. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we'll get there before the end of this year. So again, big thank you to all of you. I also live stream on Twitch. I don't have set days or times, and this is mainly because of health issues and myself, my personal life. So it's really hard to tie down to certain days and times. I currently been playing Forza Motorsport, which I've been really enjoying, and I've exported those videos to YouTube. And during the Christmas period, I did the final mission of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, which I can't export to YouTube because of the YouTube algorithms. Hopefully, maybe in the future, I will find a way of doing that, and some of the missions that do have copyright music in it. So I only the game on 2 systems anyway, so we'll find a way of doing it maybe in the future. To find my Twitch channel, to follow me on there, it's the same name as my YouTube name. It's Ad76. I will leave the link in the description box so you can find it. I also, on the rare occasion, live stream on YouTube. It will be mostly casual games. There'll be beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, sports games and platform games, things like that. Nothing too serious. Even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up indefinitely, so you can watch it whenever you have the spare time to. Again, although it would be nice to have live viewership, but even if you can't make it, as I said, the videos will be kept up. So hit the notification bell in the off chance that I do live stream. I'm hopefully trying to stream on both platforms a lot more often this year, although I can't make any guarantees that will be the case, but I'm hoping to strive to do that. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe. I want to say my heart goes out to all those people in Los Angeles with obviously the wildfires, and people obviously lost their lives, or maybe lost family, lost loved ones, obviously their possessions and pets. So again, my heart goes out to all of you, regardless of your political persuasion, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all suffer loss and hurt. So again, my heart goes out to all of us. And obviously now with the tragedy with the airline in Washington, D.C., with the sad loss of the 67 people, including a lot of young children, which for me, almost it did bring a tear to my eye, knowing that those young children have sadly lost their lives and their parents along with them. So that's really sad. So again, all of those family members and who've lost their lives, and the families, you're forever in my thoughts. So again, a really tragic and way to start the new year. Anyway, I just want to wish everybody a happy new year, even though now it's the 1st of February. I'm wishing you all the best for 2025, and I will speak to you again in the next video. Bye for now.